Hey there, Hunters. Back again with an update on the Spacetime Abomination build. So, I've been playing the build for a day or two now. I'm up to level 87. I've gotten a little bit better gear, filled up my passives for the most part, got the main kind of damage ones. Um, but yeah, this build, I think this one might not be a winner. I'll show you really quick kind of damage it looks like. So just got to ramp up for a second, get the space time guy. Alright, so then we have 3 separate abominations that we can cast. And as you can see, we are slowly ramping up. Yeah. So right around 8.7-ish, maybe up to 10 mil. You could swap out to an infinity like this. Maybe gloves like this, just for more curse effect. About the same. Ramping up. 9.6, maybe 10. So it's not terrible, but it's just, honestly underwhelming and a little bit disappointing. I'm just not sure how they want this skill to be scaled. It might be bugged or just heavily undertuned. Because I noticed there's a mismatch here where it says spell deals erosion damage, and then here it says spells deal secondary damage on the first time, and then secondary damage after. I don't know if this is a bug or if this even means anything, but I don't know. I just feel like when I'm invested this heavily into erosion damage, erosion penetration, cast speed, I don't know. I feel like the damage should be higher, and like I'm basically summoning 3 of these things, right? But yeah, I mean you can see it's gonna be level 28 right now, and still only 55 base damage, right? So it's 500% of your base damage, and then it hits every base interval, right? But I don't know. Something else that's interesting. I mean, I had initially planned for this to be a wilt build, but only the first hit of Abomination, like the first, like that basically, that's the only hit that will apply wilt. All the other like repeated hits that it does as it's like sticking to an enemy, those don't apply ailments. Presumably because it's secondary damage, but yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit odd. I I mean, like the intent with this build was to have a sort of running skill like Life Siphon that lets me do damage while I move, and then my illusion would cast like the heavy single target. So I was going into these talents, additional spell damage dealt by the illusion while I'm in the circle. Um, I mean, this gives me additional damage, so yeah, I mean that's fine. Which I think even scales Abomination damage because it's him casting for me. And then even this one, Twisted Field, so 15 times 6, that's a 30, 90% damage dealt by the illusion while I'm in the circle. And then, I mean, these are just movement speed, radius, damage radius. Yeah, movement speed, radius. This is spell damage. Yeah, radius. I just went all in on radius. It feels nice. But it's just really underwhelming and a little bit disappointing. I think the other challenge of it is that there's very few ways in the game right now to sort of just scale erosion damage. Um, these are basically the only links you can really look at. Life Siphon is a channeling skill, so you have something like Guard. But I mean, like passivization, in theory, is really good. 80% additional erosion damage. Sounds kind of nuts, but this still just deals 0 damage. I have efficient cast speed, so it should be hitting. I mean, it should and does hit super fast. And again, I summoned 3 of these. I'm just additional damage, penetration. I don't know. It's tough to say. But yeah, in terms, so it's like Haunting Abomination is an erosion hit. It deals hit damage, not damage over time, right? So erosion enhancement scales it. That's fine. But nothing really else does. I'm using Deep Pain basically just because this is damage over time. And I guess like the flip side of it is that there's also very few other good hit-based erosion skills. I mean, there's Shadow Shots, Shadow Swamp, but I feel like if you're playing that and not playing erosion, then or not playing Wilt, then you're kind of just playing yourself. I briefly looked into Chaos Conversion or Erosion Conversion Thundercloud, which you can do with this talent. And if you use cold to lightning support, it splits your lightning to cold, and then this converts. It's kind of weird. So because your lightning and cold are split 50-50, this node converts each of those 50% into erosion. And so you'll be like 99% something. I don't know. It doesn't do all of it, but it does like 99% of it. But even then, it's just like, I don't know. It was very underwhelming. It's like you can't do hit-based Thundercloud if you're not doing crit either. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not every build idea pans out, and I think this one just might be a dud. It's a little bit of a bummer. You can see the trees here. I'll whip together something on max roll if people really want to see it. It works well enough in lower tiers, but I mean, there's no real point in farming lower tiers. So, a little bit of a disappointment on this one, but hey, you know, you can't hit them every time. But who knows? You know, maybe next season they will address this. Maybe tune the skill a little bit better, or I don't know. But yeah, so unfortunately, Spacetime Abomination build was the dud. Probably just going to put this guy on ice for now. Go back to my Gemma. I don't know. I have some other ideas I might try out, but we'll see. I might just make a new character. I've been wanting to try the Seething Rahan. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments and feedback. I mean, of course, if someone else out there has found a good way to scale this build, please let me know. I think it's really cool mechanically, and I just would really like to see this be an actual build. But yeah, who knows? See y'all next time. Bye.